financial problems, elder law, criminal law, tax problems, business matters, divorce, personal injury, bankruptcy, your life, your reality. Life is complicated. There is the law and there is reality. Welcome to Law and Reality, sponsored by THAV GROSS. Now here's your host, Ken Gross.
Welcome to this segment of Law and Reality. Today's topic is Chapter 7, the solution for your debt situation. Brian Smith. I guess this is the time of year where we talk about debt because it is the holidays are behind us and the credit card bills are upon us.
I was going to say the bills are upon us. It's credit card season.
Pat Simasco, good to see
It's
you.
funny, we didn't even talk about our New Year's resolutions. Normally, are we going to keep them? But now we're brand new.
We're here
Chapter
now.
7.
All right,
Forget the
before you do
resolution.
Chapter 7, reminder, 3-point retirement plan. Everything has to function from a goal. The goal is own your home free and clear, have zero debt, have some cash in the bank at the time you're ready or interested in retiring. How do you get there? Now, how do you get rid of debt?
Magic wand.
Chapter 7 is one way.
Yeah.
But there's also Chapter 13.
Yeah.
There's also debt resolution.
Yeah.
There's budget management.
Yeah.
These are things we've talked about. And I wanted to add a last one.
Find a bag of money to fill off the back of a truck.
Lottery victory plan.
Same thing. Bag of money to fill off the back of a truck.
No. So we've been getting so many people coming in. Yeah, just go to the bar and play Keno. Oh my God, they get the drunk driving ticket and they lose all their money
Oh
to
my
the Keno
goodness.
machine. And
And they don't get comped on their drinks
my
either.
kids are coming back from college saying all their friends are playing online gambling at colleges now.
Oh,
So they're
that's
actually
bad.
going down the path at such a young age.
Well,
It is so easy
What do you
to
think about
do
sports
online
betting?
sports
I
gambling.
think it is an absolute travesty that the government has taken a turn to get people to gamble so they can be the mafia and take all the money.
That's the government, but also like FanDuel and all
Well, they
the
allow
sport,
it
the
though. See, they
sports
allow it
betting.
and they get a piece of the action,
Yeah.
right?
I just find it's like you can't, whatever sporting event you're watching, half of
Every
your
sport.
screen has the odds up, and they're constantly, during the course of the sporting event, encouraging people to make bets on the fourth quarter, on the third quarter, on the parlay, on this.
Poker.
You can't just watch a sporting event and enjoy it. And I think that young people are growing up with that as part of their DNA, that in order to watch a sporting event, there has to be a bet.
Yeah.
I can watch a sporting event and not have a bet and enjoy it. And I can watch two football teams that I don't know and enjoy watching the game if it's close. If it's not close,
You
I
go to
turn the
something
channel.
different. Yeah.
I think the sports betting is a serious problem.
Oh, it is a massive problem.
I mean,
And you have
some
people, so people come into you and they have like, is there debt? Are their credit cards attached to their computer betting?
The credit cards, yes, you should see this. So first of all, every single bet is its own individual transaction. Okay?
So they give you a
Yeah, you get pages and pages of transactional reports. And
Are there fees associated to the transaction?
there's fees associated with using your credit card,
Yeah.
right? Interest, etc. And then there's the fact that people don't win. Okay?
Well, you must win sometimes.
Somebody wins.
Whatever happens,
the
if you don't win,
casino
you
wins.
don't. You can't play, you can't win.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have
Right.
clients that come in
Nothing
with
ventured, nothing gained.
I'll give an example. I have a client recently that walked in, and he's filing bankruptcy, and he has $50,000 worth of credit card debt, all associated with gambling.
Online gambling? Or?
Yeah, all online gambling. And that sounds like a lot of money, and it is.
How long did it take them?
But it wasn't as much money as you think it is, because first he started with $250,000 that he inherited, and he turned that into zero.
He turned that into $50,000.
He turned that
worth of
into
debt?
$50,000 worth of debt.
Over what period of time?
About a year and a half.
yeah, about
sad.
2 years when it's all gone.
And how miserable is he about it now? Or is
you know,
he accepting it?
he's accepting it because there's nothing he can do.
Yeah.
I would be mad at myself.
Fortunate.
I would be mad at myself for the rest of my life. I would have a hard time getting over forgiving myself. How do you deal with that?
You know what? A lot of times, what
I'm
I
a
will.
sore
Alcohol.
loser.
So, when I counsel people on filing bankruptcy, and it's gambling related, I also counsel them to go
Get help.
conceivably get help through either Gamblers Anonymous, reach out to their church, their synagogue, wherever they are, and try to get some counseling. Even if, and check their health insurance to see if that is
Amazing.
available
Have you
option.
gambled online at all?
I think
On a
any
sporting
computer games is the most boring thing in the world to do, whether you're at video poker at the casino or the same stupid game. I tell clients, if you're going to the casino, the nickel slot has the same bells and whistles as $100 slot. Just stay in the nickel slot if you need to have
the
one.
penny slot, the minimum bet is still $3.50.
Oh, yeah.
So the way
Yeah.
it works. I'll play video poker at the casino just as a way of killing time.
Killing time.
But when I'm on vacation. But do you
I can't
have
do it. I can't do it. I can't.
It's
I,
boring. It gets
boring.
boring quickly
Too
because it's
boring.
tiring. At least there's thought process to do it.
You don't
To
do
me,
it
a
at
slot
home
machine
on
is
a.
silly.
If you go to a computer game on your computer, you're not playing that
But
same
if you bet
stupid
on a
game.
sporting event, have you bet on a sporting
Never.
event?
have I bet on a sporting bet online?
Yeah, with
Never.
with one of the apps.
I've gone to
When it-
Las Vegas
when
and,
it, fir-
and
when
put
it
a-
first
put
started,
a couple dollars down on
they
a
still
game.
have the same thing. They offer you like $200 free if you join. So I joined it and I bet on a couple. Like I would bet on the golf, and you'd pick your player because the odds would be long for like I remember I bet Jim Fuhrer. I bet to win, and he was like 1,000 to 1, and so he made the cut, and I was excited. But I had a $200 budget. In the course of a month, I lost the $200, and I said, "This is a waste of time." I didn't buy, never
You didn't get
renewed
the
it.
fulfillment out of it.
No,
a lot of
no,
people
it's
get.
like, but I mean, if I would have hit during one of them and all of a sudden been ahead, then I would have continued to play with the profit. But it's like you don't need it to enjoy the sport. But if you do need it to enjoy the sport, that's a serious problem.
It is.
And that's what they're trying to make it that way.
Oh, they're fantastic.
Oh, they
The
made it.
millennials
It's-
are
well,
going into an environment
remember
that says,
that
I can't watch sports
The
without
world of
betting on it."
millennial is this. Everything is on my phone. I don't look up. And if I can do it on my, if I
That's
can.
the biggest complaint on break is he goes right to the phone.
We'll take a break.
If you're retired and in a financial crisis, there is a way out.
It pains me when I see a retired couple exhaust their savings by paying credit card bills and for a home hopelessly underwater.
THAV GROSS specializes in helping retired people in financial crisis.
You just can't keep paying until you're broke. You need to address the problem now.
888-235-HELP. That's 888-235-HELP.
We're THAV Gross. Our firm will solve your problem.
So we only have one last question for you. If your son passes away before you, do you want his share to go to his kids or your new daughter-in-law?
Talk about inheritance.
Yeah, sweetie, and I'm gonna spend it all on you.
The kids.
You've worked hard your whole life to create a lasting legacy for your heirs. Let Samasco Law help you make the right decisions to protect the ones you love. Samasco Law, protecting what means most, because that's what we do.
Carrying too much debt? Resolve your debt. Call THAV GROSS.
You don't need to be broke, and you don't need to hit rock bottom. If you have income and you're struggling with debt, dump it. Think about the next 10 or 20 years. If you do what the banks tell you, you'll have nothing to retire with. There is a solution.
Don't waste your future. Call THAV GROSS. We're experts at eliminating credit card debt. 888-235-HELP. That's 888-235-HELP. You can't work. You have to deal with pain and stress. Worse yet, our system for applying for disability benefits seeks to deny you the benefits you're entitled. Jeff Kirschner is an expert in obtaining disability and workers' compensation benefits for his clients. You need to call Jeff before you apply or after you're denied to get the benefits you deserve. 888-235-HELP. 888-235-HELP. Tax problems are major problems. Don't let the IRS levy your wages and seize your assets. There is a solution.
We're THAV Gross. Our firm will solve your problem.
If you're behind on your taxes and owe money to the IRS, call THAV GROSS.
We've been solving tax problems for 32 years. We stop wage levies, resolve unfiled returns, and obtain the best possible settlements.
Call THAV GROSS today, 888-235-HELP. Is the debt piling up? Struggling to get by?
It's all about preserving future income. Bankruptcy is one option. When it's right, it's the least costly, most effective way to save your home, eliminate a second mortgage, and wipe out credit card debt. But you need to address the problem now.
We help people with bankruptcy. Call the experts.
We're THAV GROSS. Our firm will solve your problem.
888-235-HELP. That's 888-235-HELP.
So we're back. Well, we were talking about cell phone use with millennials, and Brian commented that when you're a millennial, your nose is in the phone. What are you, an X-Gen, or what? I'm a baby boomer. What are you?
I'm the last baby
I have
boomer.
no idea. Whatever.
No, I'm way older.
Whatever you are, what happens when you're not a millennial and you're using your phone is you hold it further away from you so you can see.
You know what talking
I got
about,
the bifocals built in. I don't need to
You know
do
you're
that.
talking about that though, but everything that we just talked about and we continue to talk about, whether it's credit card debt or gambling or drinking or any of that, it's all the marketing that the companies do and the government does. Smoking, mine is sugar, and you think about the amount of marketing that goes in to get you to eat more and get you to eat the crap.
You're right.
All
So
the food,
you know,
and just impossible.
it's no
to
different.
fight it.
The marketing for gambling is the same thing as when you're walking through Target.
Oh, in
Okay.
Vegas, lights and
Think
whistles,
about
right?
if
Yeah,
you're
they're
walking
trying to
through,
make it a positive experience and positive
Oh, my-
association.
and when you're walking
College.
through that department store, through Target or similar, they have all the sexy stuff at the end cap,
Yeah.
right? And they want you to buy that. And there's so many.
Well, wait. Well, what sexy stuff do they have?
I'm talking.
The candy bars,
okay.
the same thing though with university. We're not going to an education. You're getting the educational experience. So we're going to give good grades. We're going to give you this. And
We're
going to
have
be free
fantastic
money,
dorms, and we're going to have
food,
We're walking
all
through
that.
this beautiful campus.
Yeah,
We've
you're
got our
gonna have to
backpack
do-
on. A
you want to
nice
pay
looking
for
girl
all this
next to
stuff.
us. Everybody's smiling.
How do you fight that? How can you actually?
Marketing is a problem. I mean, look at credit
huge.
cards. They always do the association where they have a famous person sponsoring
Yeah.
the card. Capital One does that
Bourbon.
all the time. Okay, it's like, which credit card companies are the nastiest when it comes to making sure you pay them?
I was in Canada.
I can
and
tell you which ones are.
My friend smokes, and on that cigarette package is a picture of the grossest cancerous sore ever on the picture.
They don't even
These
see it.
cigarettes will kill you.
Yeah.
And this is what you'll look like. And he just poop, 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 poop.
I mean, they've seen that picture once. It means nothing to them.
Nothing. Same thing with the
So-
Diet Coke.
So, when is Chapter 7 the right solution?
Okay, so
Can I just solve my problems with debt management? How do I know I need bankruptcy?
it's a great question. So the first thing is if you come in to see me, we're going to do an analysis of your budget, of your income, your expenses, your equity positions, and your liability positions, okay?
You're going to craft an individualized solution towards the individual.
You know, you're teasing me.
Individual to the solution.
The problem is individual to the individual. The solution is individual to the individual.
Which it is.
And-
Absolutely.
And what we do is we do that analysis, okay? And we're going to look at three things. What is the best? First of all, we always explore the least costly, most effective method to get you out of debt
That's
first.
the goal.
That is the goal. We want you debt-free and have you spend as little money as humanly possible to do it.
Let me ask you a question. Of the people out there, if I've come to you, obviously I'm aware of a problem. Otherwise, I wouldn't have called.
Right?
What percentage of people are out there that have not yet called, but they could benefit from debt resolution, a plan to resolve debt? I would have to say, they sit there saying that
it's a tremendous. There's 1.3 trillion dollars worth of credit card debt out there, and
nobody's saving money for retirement.
and we're not putting all of it into bankruptcy. So therefore,
Well, the viewers that aren't turning in for the elder law segments, I'm sure those viewers probably need your help on the.
You know, if you look at the picture and you say,
pretty
what,
funny.
I get it, I get it.
I like that.
You look at what opportunities are. Even
Well, that only leaves 4 people because everybody's calling you
That's
for the
my
elder
point.
law problem. I'm sorry. go
Those
ahead.
phones
Go ahead,
are
Brian.
ringing
Now,
off the
look,
hook.
if you are feeling pinched, right? Even if you don't have a whole lot of credit card debt, the opportunity to help you figure out a solution so that your money goes further starts as little as dealing with budget management, okay? But if you're in debt, and I usually use a rule of thumb that says, basically at this point, if you have more than $10,000 worth of credit card debt.
Oh no! Now you're sounding like that commercial.
I know. You're in the credit card trap.
$10,000 of credit card debt.
You need to do something. Whether that something is budget management, Chapter 7, Chapter 13,
You should do something.
or debt resolution, there's something because you're headed down the wrong path.
You know,
What I don't
make it simple.
hear
If you
is
got
that
$10,000 of credit card debt, you're paying $2,000 a year in interest on it, and you have to make $3,000.
2,000? No, not anymore.
2,500.
You're paying close to 3,000. The average interest rate right now,
And you have to
walking
make,
through my
and
door,
you
is
have to make
28%.
You have to make $4,000 in order to pay the taxes to earn the $3,000.
What I didn't hear, but I hear
that could
on
be
the
20%. That could be 5% of your
TV
income.
all the time. Come on, and we'll consolidate your debt with the new consolidation
Okay, so
loan.
those
Talk about that
consolidation
garbage.
loans are all you are is putting lipstick on a pig. Okay, you're not fixing the problem.
We're getting more.
They're going to give you
So
more fees.
is the
They're going to give you more
problem-
money. They'll
is-
give you some fees.
Wait,
and then
I'm trying to get that analogy. Is the problem the pig when you say lipstick on the
Explain
pig?
what it is that we're talking about to the viewer, because they may not realize that it's why is that a scam? What are they doing?
Because it doesn't eliminate the debt.
What are they doing though?
Well, well, first of all, you have to go back to the rule. You want to eliminate the debt at the least possible cost as quickly as possible. So if the solution is available to you to file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, that process takes 3 months. It doesn't cost very much, and at the end, you've eliminated your debt.
You know,
they will take. Let me just finish, and then I'll go to you. They will. I want to answer his question. They will take the client that is perfectly good candidate for a Chapter 7 to get rid of $100,000 worth of debt, and instead they'll consolidate the loans and they'll put you into a payment plan that's going to take 5 years. All they'll benefit for you is they'll eliminate the interest.
No, they don't.
And they'll say
It's a different interest rate.
they'll claim that's going to help your credit. But where would you be better off? In 3 months, getting rid of $100,000 of credit card debt for $2,000-3,000 in legal costs, or waiting 5 years to get rid of $100,000 of credit card debt? You've wasted 5 years. That's the
You can get
scam.
rid
They
of
don't
it,
give
yeah.
you. They don't give you the best result. Let's take a break and we'll come back.
Is the debt piling up? Struggling to get by?
It's all about preserving future income. Bankruptcy is one option. When it's right, it's the least costly, most effective way to save your home, eliminate a second mortgage, and wipe out credit card debt. But you need to address the problem now.
We help people with bankruptcy. Call the experts.
We're THAV GROSS. Our firm will solve your problem.
888-235-HELP. That's 888-235-HELP. You can't work. You have to deal with pain and stress. Worse yet, our system for applying for disability benefits seeks to deny you the benefits you're entitled. Jeff Kirschner is an expert in obtaining disability and workers' compensation benefits for his clients. You need to call Jeff before you apply or after you're denied to get the benefits you deserve. 888-235-HELP. 888-235-HELP. Carrying too much debt? Resolve your debt. Call THAV GROSS.
You don't need to be broke, and you don't need to hit rock bottom. If you have income and you're struggling with debt, dump it. Think about the next 10 or 20 years. If you do what the banks tell you, you'll have nothing to retire with. There is a solution.
Don't waste your future. Call THAV GROSS. We're experts at eliminating credit card debt. 888-235-HELP. That's 888-235-HELP.
Time for announcements. I want to announce THAV GROSS has opened a new office downriver in the Horizon building on Eureka Road. So now we're in Flint, downriver, and also our home office in Bingham Farms. Remember, you can always come in for a free consultation. You can do it by Zoom conference, in the office, any way that works best for you. Just call 888-235-HELP or go to the website, thavgross.com, to sign up. Debt issues, tax issues, estate planning issues, business law issues, elder law issues with Pat or Kelsey, disability issues with Jeff Kirshner. Again, sign up at lawandreality.com or thavgross.com or just call 888-235-HELP. Also, if you go to the website, you'll see there's free reports. Resolving Tax Problems, The Real Solutions by Jeff Linden and myself. Bankruptcy, Is It Right for Me by Brian Small. How to Save Your Home from Foreclosure. Business Formations, Loans and Grants for Small Businesses in Detroit and Michigan. And The Retiree's Guide to Social Security by Pat Simasko. I want to thank our sponsors, THAV Gross, Simasko Law, Kirshner Law. Now back to the show.
Tax problems are major problems. Don't let the IRS levy your wages and seize your assets. There is a solution.
We're THAV Gross. Our firm will solve your problem.
If you're behind on your taxes and owe money to the IRS, call THAV Gross.
We've been solving tax problems for 32 years. We stop wage levies, resolve unfiled returns, and obtain the best possible settlements.
Call THAV Gross today, 888-235-HELP.
Okay, Lisa, we have one last question for you. How old should your grandkids be before they can take the money and spend it on their own?
Thanks, Grandma. Thanks, and I'm getting mine next week.
35. You've worked hard your whole life to create a lasting legacy for your heirs. Let Simasko Law help you make the right decisions to protect the ones you love. Simasko Law, protecting what means most, because that's what we do.
If you're retired and in a financial crisis, there is a way out.
It pains me when I see a retired couple exhaust their savings by paying credit card bills and for a home hopelessly underwater.
THAV Gross specializes in helping retired people in financial crisis.
You just can't keep paying until you're broke. You need to address the problem now.
888-235-HELP. That's 888-235-HELP.
We're THAV Gross. Our firm will solve your problem.
We're back. You wanted to say something.
So remember
For a
what?
change.
Let's just bring it into
Big picture.
big picture. Chapter 7. What does it do? Chapter 7 is a bankruptcy that eliminates your debt, gets you a fresh start. You're allowed to keep most, if not all, the assets that you own and eliminate the debt that you owe. That's a great concept, and people are concerned about so many different things. Will I ever be able to get credit again? Yes. Pragmatically speaking, after a Chapter 7, I've got car dealers that'll lend you money to buy a new car the day after you file your bankruptcy. Will you get a credit card
they
again?
can't file bankruptcy again for a long time. They
8
got
years.
to.
8 years between Chapter 7 cases. Can I get a credit card again? This is another question I get a lot. You'll get a credit card. Honestly, you get credit card offers between 6 and 12 months after you file your bankruptcy. Should you take them?
Different question.
That's a different question. My answer is always no, but that's just me. I'm not.
But if you are taking them, pay them off every month, build your credit back up, and don't let yourself get into the credit
Let me
card
give
trap.
the example of the perfect bankruptcy scenario. The city of Detroit. They filed bankruptcy and it's come back gangbusters. Families the same way.
Well, all right. So I don't
yes.
want people to mistake what the city went through for what you do. What you do
Ours is a lot simpler.
is more straightforward. It's elimination or reorganization of your personal debt, with the concept that on the backside of that, you're going to have better cash flow. You're going to be able to live, eat, sleep, breathe, and be happy. Okay? At the end of the day, when you look at the opportunity to file bankruptcy, if you're in debt, when you can come out of it and say, what about, I now can buy a house. Maybe not the next day, right? Because people say to me, I need to clear this up so I can buy a house. Okay. And then you tell them that, and they say, when can I buy a house after a bankruptcy? And the average answer, the usual answer is about 4 years. Okay? Wait, no, let me finish.
Don't use all 3 minutes.
I understand, but people say, that's a long time. I say, okay, let's look at your debt picture right now. You got $50,000 for the credit
You ain't
card debt.
buying a house anyway.
Your credit score is 600 or 580. You're not going to qualify for a mortgage
Ever.
until we eliminate
Until you
the
do
debt.
that. Absolutely.
So it'll take you 27 years to eliminate your debt based on the minimum monthly payments that you're paying.
I wanted to kind of make the same point. It's like this: if you're sitting there, if you agree with the 3-point retirement plan, that you want to get to the point in your life where you own your home free and clear, you have cash in the bank, and you have zero debt, and you're in a position, you're financially in a good position, and you're sitting there today with $100,000 of credit card debt, medical bills, and the chance of looking at where you are today and saying, how am I going to get there? You sit there saying, it'll never happen. But when you go to see Brian and you figure out how you get, your starting point changes. You don't want your starting point being $150,000 worth of debt, and I want to get to the 3-point retirement plan. You go to Brian and you get a reset. You do a chapter 7, you do a chapter 13, you do debt resolution, and the debt goes down to 0. Now you're at 0, and now you have to go forward to the 3-point retirement plan, get the house.
The road's a lot easier to drive down.
It's attainable.
Can I ask one question? If you look at the thousands and thousands of people that you've helped and seen all your career, is there one or two factors at the very beginning that gets them going down the wrong path?
Credit cards.
Yeah, but what is it though?
No.
What is it?
It's when a life event occurs, and usually a loss of a job or a reduction in income.
Something stops the income.
What happens is people don't immediately adjust to their current circumstances.
That is really interesting.
Instead, they try to maintain the lifestyle that they
That's the
had.
next
They
show.
go into debt in order to cover the...
Right.
We need to really explore that on the next show. It's really helping people, because you're going to be facing a lot of that. Robots are coming out. AI's coming out. There's going to be a ton of people.
We do need to do a technology show.
Yeah.
What level of job elimination is going to occur between robotics
What
and
length
AI?
of job elimination? If it's going to be a month, or is it going to be 6 months, or it's going to be 2 years?
I'm really glad that for us, that we're on the backside of our careers.
Amen.
Because
That's what
AI
I've been
is going to
telling
hurt the practice
everybody.
of law too.
My goal is to make it long enough where I can buy a robot that will pick me up, turn me over, wipe my butt, feed me, and then turn the TV for me. And it's coming really fast.
There's only one problem I have with what you just said. That would have been the perfect end to the show.
This
But
is
we
the
still have
beginning of the now.
because that's such a somber, awful fucking image.
That's the greatest thing with healthcare when that happens.
Bottom line, if you're facing debt, you need to take action to get rid of it. And when you get rid of it, then you line yourself up to obtain the 3-point retirement plan and to put yourself into the right mode to achieve your goals. Spinning the wheel does not get you anywhere. That's why they call it a spinning wheel. Have a great week. We'll be back next week with Law and Reality.